Hello everyone, Evasion here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I just wanted to upload a bunch of these wargame clips that I had from the end of pre-patch. These clips are very fast-paced, and honestly, being prepared for a pace like this, it's probably not going to exist, so it doesn't really matter as far as, learning or taking them seriously or something like that, but Rip is dealing a lot of damage. And in a couple of these clips, some pretty good moments where I get survival instincts before getting stunned, something that you really want to get good at as a feral druid. Because, if rogue goes for a go on you with stuns and you just show up in bear form, it kind of ruins their day. I have a little bit of an advantage shifting in when a rogue's going to stun me. Since I've played rogue for so long, it's very easy for me to identify when I'm going to get stunned. And yeah, I'm just going to have some of these clips playing. I'm going to talk about the games a little bit, but I also just wanted to mention what I've been up to. I haven't really been uploading as many videos in the last 2 weeks because I've been very busy saving quests, preparing for the expansion launch, and I'm excited that it's out here. With the maintenance up currently during the making of this video, I thought I'd just take a chance to give you guys a little update as to what's going on. I'm still playing Feral and Rogue a lot, and I decided to level my Feral Druid first. I've actually been... I saved up a bunch of quests that I was going to hand in at the start, and when I was in Halls of Lightning, curiosity got the best of me, and I went and checked out the mob experience, and I was like really surprised, and I was like, people have to be doing this. So I just started clearing Halls of Lightning. I got 81, 82 pretty fast. I'm already like 60% of the way, or actually further than that, 75% or something before our maintenance came up. So I'll probably be 85 in a couple days here. I'm going away the following weekend, so I'm trying to get my levels for my rogue and my druid before I go away for the weekend, so I can be ready for the PvP season. I can do a little commentary here on this clip. I get an opener here. I go for the pounce, and I shift bear when I get blinded because I thought that if I trinketed that, they would try to go for me. They're just trying to basically rush down my paladin, and the one thing that went well for me here is I was able to kick even though I was rooted because I was still close enough to the druid. If there was some distance there, I can't shift the root, and I can't use dash to get our roots anymore, so that would have really sucked for me. I would have needed freedom from my paladin, and I get lucky there and find the rogue. This game's already over. One thing I want to mention in this clip here, you see me open with Pounce. Prowl is still on cooldown, and I'm able to immediately use Meld. I talked about it a few times, I think, in previous video. If you use Meld, you can actually just use Pounce straight out of Meld. You don't have to wait to Prowl. Obviously, you can't move when you're in Shadow Meld, so having that glyph of Pounce really helps for that play. And you have to be quick if you have dots on you or something. You have to be aware that the dots could tick and break you out. But something really cool there, I was able to get a double Pounce, and that's something only Night Elf Druids can do. So Night Elf definitely the absolute best Druid race that you can play. Here we have a clip against a Ret and a Rogue here, and we used Sack when I crossed the tomb so that they couldn't immediately open on me, because if they wanted to, it would break my Paladin out of Sap, which is a pretty good thing to do. And here I decided to trinket. I tried to trinket late so I could kick the Pally there to stop him from bubbling, but we didn't quite have enough damage. And so now I could get CC'd forever. Probably because of that play there, they're able to rush down my Ret and just kill him. Yeah, but here we have a 1v2 scenario, and we get in, basically I get a fresh rip onto the Pally after his immunity, and I go into bear form, press my defensive, survival instincts, and we're able to get the Pally kill very easily. Here in this 1v1, I have the Rogue's Trinket, and I just want to keep Fairy Fire on him, and I jump behind him through evasion here and use bash from behind. Kind of a risky play. I like doing this kind of stuff, but it takes some practice to get used to. And here I just have a rake on the target. The rake is basically a death sentence, so I'm just kiting him out, and yeah, he is dead. Here we have a clip against Feral Priest, and in this clip, we faced these guys a few times, and I'm just running around the pillar with my proc because I was trying to avoid the Feral. Feral started ahead of me, so the Feral will get his instant proc first when he gets his finisher off, and so I was trying to delay his CC after getting my bleed up on the Priest. Because the damage is so high, basically, if I just waste the Feral's time, my Pally plus my bleeds will just kill the Priest. And I actually don't even know if I got much help from the Pally there, but the Priest didn't use cooldowns because it's kind of deceptive when you're getting absolutely trashed by bleeds that hit for way too much damage. Here's another clip against the Feral Priest team. I just opened straight away. I get bopped. I wasn't prepared for the bop, so I run off the bridge like a clown. And now I'm just onto the priest here. Rush him down. I go for a hibernate on the druid, and I fake cast the clone, so I get the kick out of the way. And I go for a bash here into clone. I space myself away from Pally so the priest can't double fear us. And then I press berserk now that I can't get feared. And I'm just going to run the priest down. Get the rip up. We have Hodge here in a second too, and we're going to be able to just kill him through. They actually did a lot better at cycling their stuff to live longer here, but yeah, it's impossible because of the game pace. I had a lot of fun playing these though, like the pace being so fast. The game is pretty much never, even Wrath wasn't this fast. And so it was really fun to mess around with this pace, but certain things obviously just can't really compete. Like our clips against like the Moonkin Rogue team, this is like, they're really good like Moonkin and Rogue. But the thing is, it's just like, I don't think the Moonkin can heal enough to actually heal through Rip. So if I get Rip up, it's just way too much damage. In this clip here, I got smoked. But my Rip just like kills the Druid, and then my Rep Pally's in a 1v1 against the Rogue. This is like his my Rep Pally friend here. This is like his first day playing Rep Paladin, so we're still learning a lot of stuff. And yeah, he's formerly played Holy. This is my teammate that I've played with playing Holy for quite a long time. We've played like Holy Paladin Rogue in Shadowlands, BFA, and I guess I could say Wrath the Lich King too, but I don't know why we had to do that. I don't know. We didn't have to do that, but we did. It was a good time. I guess. As good of a time as it could have been. Here Shigure is just like using Long Arm of the Law to kite out the Rogue sprint and trying to stall for basically Hodge to come back off cooldown. And the Rogue's going to have Trinket, but it's kind of funny how this plays out. Basically the Rogue has he gets a re here, but Trinket just comes back. It's like it's the wrong timing for the Rogue. So he's able to just Trinket the Hodge him back. The Rogue trinkets, but then he gets killed on the global with Judgment. And that's that. Really happy that so many people wanted to do some war games. I kind of wish that there would be some kind of incentive to get war games going more often after the arena season starts, but it seems like the PvP community kind of dwindles. People are on at different times. It just happened to work out sometimes. We had a couple like kind of fight club scenarios going on, which was kind of cool. Yeah, these are just clips here from Halls of Lightning. I don't really have any formal way that I kind of farm it, but my character is 6,170 gear score doing this. In this clip, I'm 82. I was able to do this even better at level 80 and 81 because my crit and dodge and stuff like that were more. I actually felt more tanky. I think as I level up, I become less tanky, but at level 81, you get Thrash. So Thrash is actually really, really crazy. One thing to note too, I guess, about these mobs though, is the big dudes that have the bows. If you like walk on top of them, you dead zone them, and if you don't do that, they kind of knock you back, which really sucks. But anyway, I just want to talk about some content things too. I want to get some videos up for my macros. I'm also going to I want to talk about like how to actually write them out, because sometimes I think people are confused about how to actually write them out on their character and they can't get them going. So I want to throw that in with some macros that I use, and just I'll talk about like the templates and kind of how you could change them for different spells if you want, because I don't necessarily use macros for everything. I do have a lot of macros on Druid though, trying to save bar space. As an example, like when I'm balanced Druid, I have like Insect Swarm and Nourish on the same keybind, so it'll work in pretty much every way you could imagine, except they both only take up one keybind, which is really cool. Incorporating that stuff as Feral Druid is a little bit harder. I do have a couple, but I don't do that with a lot of abilities. And so yeah, macro video probably coming up pretty soon. I'll get one for Feral and Rogue. I'd like to do some other stuff too. I kind of just like make videos when I have time, so it's not super a super tired formal thing with working a full-time job and whatever else. I just when I have some spare time, I like to put out a video for you guys, and hopefully that's cool. But yeah, anyway, this video is running on. Just want to make a quick video. The server should be back up, so I'm gonna get back to leveling. Hopefully I'll get I'm gonna get 85 really soon. And yeah, anyway, like, comment, subscribe for more, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. And if you like more videos like this, actually talk to me in comments below if you want, like, if you're cool with like less formal videos and I'm just like ranting about stuff that I know, or that I'm just like thinking about, or what's going on in PvP, anything like that. Because I don't really have a big like streaming presence at the moment. I thought about getting back into that. But my computer is, as I've said maybe a couple other videos, it's kind of old at this point, and streaming kind of stresses out the old gal. So yeah, talk to you soon. See you in the next one.